Please adhere to YouTube selected guidelines before viewing the content of this video. I do not encourage or condone any products, actions, or behaviors shown in this video. All videos are produced in a safe, professional, and controlled environment. Please do not attempt to replicate any actions performed during video. All actions are performed by professionals.
Alrighty, so today I'm going to be smoking a cigarette that I rolled with a sticky note to just simply see how it is and to honestly get sticky lung cancer, you know what I'm saying? Because I gotta be honest, y'all, sticky notes, they just have so much glue on them, you know what I'm saying? And as such, I think if I'm going to be getting any lung cancer for this, it's probably going to be sticky lung cancer, you know what I'm saying? Either way, though, I am very, very excited to try this, even though I don't really think that a sticky note rolled cigarette is going to be all that great. I gotta be honest, the paper is just a little bit too thick kind of thing, and it's got all this sort of dye in it and everything like that kind of thing. I don't think it's gonna smoke, and I don't think it's gonna taste the best, I gotta be honest, y'all, but I do still think that it will smoke, and I do still think that it will work to get me my nicotine, you know what I'm saying? I do think without further ado, though, I'm gonna go ahead and get this all lit up and go ahead and let you guys know how rolling a cigarette with a sticky note actually is, you know what I'm saying? I do think without further ado, though, let's go ahead and get this lit up. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying? Well, right off the bat, we can see that the ash is very, very flaky, just right off the bat kind of thing. Just, it's the quality of the paper kind of thing. It's not the highest quality paper in the world. It is, after all, a very, very cheap sticky note kind of thing. But right off the bat, it's actually smoking kind of thing. It is smoking. It is indeed working, so I do suppose I can't complain too much. It certainly was trying to catch fully on fire there just for a moment, you know what I'm saying? And we can see that this filter is already getting very, very, if I can actually show y'all, you know what I'm saying? It's getting very, very brown already, you know what I'm saying? But either way, this is not smoking all that bad kind of thing. This is not smoking all that bad. Now, don't get me wrong. This does not really taste the greatest. I'm going to be completely honest. This certainly does not taste the greatest. It doesn't taste nearly as good as that CVS receipt that I tried previously, you know what I'm saying? But I got to be completely honest, y'all. This is still much better than printer paper, you know what I'm saying? No complaints on my behalf, though. No complaints on my behalf, though. Sadly, though, the stickiness from the actual sticky note itself was not enough to actually hold the cigarette into place, you know what I'm saying? It was not enough to hold the cigarette's form and everything like that kind of thing. So as such, I did have to use a little bit of a gum from just a normal rolling paper and everything like that. I just snipped it off and just shoved it on there and everything like that kind of thing. But I will admit, the stickiness from the sticky note certainly did help keep its form just a little bit, I will be completely honest. So certainly no complaints for me, that is for sure. And once again, as said, this actually tastes far better than printer paper, you know what I'm saying? Because I previously tried smoking printer paper, a printer paper cigarette, and this tastes far better than that, you know what I'm saying? This tastes far better than that. So honestly, no complaints on my behalf. Man. Yeah, this is actually not half bad kind of thing. Don't get me wrong, you can definitely taste the low quality paper kind of thing, and you can definitely tell that it's just a little bit too thick for what it really is, you know what I'm saying? It's just a little bit too thick to actually really be smoking. But in all honesty, it's not smoking bad at all, and this is pretty much just maintaining the same speed of a normal cigarette kind of thing. I use Bugler's Blue Tobacco with this cigarette today kind of thing, and it tastes pretty good kind of thing. You do definitely the majority of the taste from this kind of thing. You're not really getting much tobacco taste from this. It is mainly just that paper taste and everything like that, and I do apologize for any wind noise or anything like that. It is getting a little bit windy through here, so my sincerest apologies. But overall, I am actually pretty impressed by the smoke. I gotta be honest, I am actually pretty impressed by the smoke. And this is actually smoking much better than the printer paper cigarette that I previously tried, but not as good as the CVS receipt printer paper that I've also tried, you know what I'm saying? And not as good as normal rolling paper, I gotta be honest. But this is all, in all honesty, if you have zero papers kind of thing, if you have zero papers, but for some reason you have some gum and stuff like that kind of thing, you have some gum, but you don't have any papers or anything like that, but you want some nicotine, this is honestly not the worst choice in the world, I gotta be honest, y'all. Far better than printer paper, if you ask me. As we're getting towards the end, though, it is tasting more and more chemically. I am getting a lot of that chemically taste towards the end. Not nearly as much as with the printer paper or anything like that, but I'm still getting tons of chemically taste towards the end kind of thing. And the ash, it's actually smoking really well. It's keeping in tune with the, well, speed of the tobacco and everything like that kind of thing. And honestly, this might be making it smoke just a little bit slower. But it's still one of those things where this is just, it doesn't taste all that great. You get a lot of chemically taste with this kind of thing. And rolling a cigarette with a sticky note and smoking it to get sticky lung cancer is definitely something I would not recommend. And I gotta admit, though, I am definitely getting me some sticky lung cancer from that glue, you know what I'm saying? Definitely do not do this. I gotta be honest, so do not do this. I do not encourage or condone rolling a cigarette with a sticky note kind of thing. This is not meant to be smoked. This has chemicals in it and everything like that. It's not meant to be smoked. Do not smoke sticky notes. But I gotta admit, this, in all honesty, is not terrible kind of thing. And as said, I'm actually decently impressed. I'm actually decently impressed by the smoke, so certainly no complaints from me, that is for sure. Overall, yeah, this is not bad. Let's go and test the body real quick, you know what I'm saying? Body is not bad, pretty airy. No complaints on my behalf. Lots of chemically smell, lots of chemically taste coming in now, you know what I'm saying? But overall, no complaints on my behalf about this cigarette. In all honesty, it's pretty much what I expected. It's actually smoking decently well, which was better than I expected, but it pretty much tastes how I expected kind of thing. And overall, it's pretty much just a little bit better than printer paper, but worse than a CVS receipt I got to plan. So the CVS receipt was still goated I got to plan. So, oh my goodness, that was just absolutely, honestly, a surprising experience. I'm so surprised that that worked as well as it did, you know what I'm saying? And I think it really is just the thinness of the paper and the chemicals they use. Printer paper is not high quality paper kind of thing. It's super, super thin as well, which honestly helps with, well, smoking cigarettes and everything like that. You want thin paper when you're smoking cigarettes and everything like that kind of thing. This is just simply put too thick, you know what I'm saying? And I will admit, I didn't really cut this to size either. I cut it a little bit to size because it wouldn't fit in my rolling machine otherwise, but I did not really cut it to size a lot kind of thing. I do certainly think I could have cut another half an inch off and it might be a slightly better smoke, but in all honesty, it would just be a marginal difference. It wouldn't really be all that much, and overall, I still got no complaints on my behalf, you know what I'm saying? Overall though, yeah, chemically taste. Still get my nicotine though. Still feeling okay. Can't complain. Not really feeling buzzed per se, but definitely still something where I'm definitely still feeling something kind of thing. I'm still feeling some nicotine. Maybe not super buzzed or anything like that, but I certainly can still feel the nicotine coming into my system and everything like that. You know what I'm saying? So certainly no complaints on my behalf. That is for sure. And overall, this filter is getting super mushy. Both the chemicals from the tobacco and the chemicals from the paper are definitely making it extra mushy. You know what I'm saying? Overall, though, no complaints on my behalf. This is not bad at all. And overall, it's not a bad cigarette kind of thing. It's not bad. It's not great either. I wouldn't do this again, personally. I would certainly say don't do this kind of thing. But overall, it's not the worst thing in the world. I do suppose if I had to, I'd do this again. But I'd prefer not to, that is for sure. I do think, though, I'm probably not going to let this burn all the way down kind of thing. It's just getting so chemically as we're getting towards the end of it and everything like that kind of thing. And don't get me wrong, it's not nearly as bad as the printer paper or anything like that kind of thing, but it's just getting so chemically. The filter is so mushy right now kind of thing. It's just one of those things where overall, I'm just like, it's not all that good kind of thing. So I'm probably going to put it out after a couple more hits and go ahead and tell you guys my overarching thoughts for rolling a cigarette with a sticky note and smoking. You know what I'm saying? Man, oh man, yeah. I think without further ado, though, I'm going to go and take one more hit. This ash is getting very, very flaky as we're getting towards the end, but it's been flaky all the way through, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, y'all, I was not completely honest. I did just take 2 more hits instead of 1, you know what I'm saying? I do think, though, I'm going to go and put this out. I'm not really feeling the need to smoke anymore, and honestly, I think I've pretty much gotten the experience I wanted to get, you know what I'm saying? There's ash all over me. I gotta be honest, that is very, very flaky, that is for sure. Overall, though, what would I rate smoking a cigarette that was rolled with a sticky note kind of thing and smoking it to get lung cancer? Well, yes, lung cancer, but also sticky note lung cancer, you know what I'm saying, or just sticky lung cancer, you know what I'm saying? What would I rate this experience? Well, it was kind of chemically, not as chemically as, let's say, something like printer paper or something like that kind of thing, and it was overall, honestly, not the worst experience in the world. It was honestly not the worst experience in the world kind of thing. It was chemically, it made the filter very, very mushy and everything like that, but it actually burned pretty decently. Really, the only points I can take off for this really are just the chemically and the just very, very flaky ash and everything like that kind of thing. But overall, this is not a bad experience kind of thing. This is a solid 7 out of 10 experience, I gotta be honest, so no complaints on my behalf, that is for sure. Overall, though, smoking a cigarette that was rolled with a sticky note, not a bad experience at all, you know what I'm saying, but definitely not something I want to do again, that is for sure. But I certainly do hope you guys have enjoyed watching me roll a cigarette with a sticky note and smoke it, you know what I'm saying? And if you guys have enjoyed watching this video, you guys have enjoyed watching me roll a cigarette with a sticky note and smoke it, of course, please make sure to like and subscribe for more content. I have my Instagram, my book, my merch, my P.O. box, all in the description down below, you know what I'm saying? Go check it all out. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this video, y'all. Until the next one, stay safe and peace and have a great one. Yes, sir, you know what I'm saying?